It's fine.
So it was just
flippy flip. Okay.
It was hard.
All right.
I mean, they did a good job making you feel
terrible. Yes.
Just horrible.
Just awful. Oh. Because you don't want him to die, but he dies anyways because everything dies. Because nothing is real. We're all in a simulation.
Oh, man. And it was like, I couldn't explain to Brianna what that movie meant for the 2000s. Like,
that was probably like, that definitely was a movie of like its generation. Like you don't, I don't know that you really see movies do what that movie did.
Right.
Like, and accomplish what that movie accomplished. And so it's like, for sure, it, you know, the thing was,
like it defines a generation.
Is it really helped kind of put in perspective kind of things that we still to this day.
She is not feeling good.
What? Oh, okay.
She shouldn't be feeling very good right now.
Okay. Jeez.
Oh,
this isn't gonna work because the fire is going to come.
Oh no.
Ugh. No fire. Okay. Don't feel like I'm gonna make it. Nope.
You can't jump?
No. Well, I could have done like the backflippy thing, but I wouldn't have like avoided the fire. Mm. So I need to pull the tab in a way that like I can run through like that. There we go. It's not it's not really that big of a puzzle. It's just okay. Thanks.
I am impressed.
You're such a. Think, Tyler. I'll put that. I think you're a great person too. You're the best. You are such a nice boy.
Oh man.
Is that laying it on a little thick? I could lay it on thicker.
What?
Better shape up. Because I need a man. My heart is set on
Wait,
you.
why are you going back?
Because I did what I needed here.
Oh.
I got the gold little plate thing.
Oh.
Ah. Well, nah.
Don't quit the game.
No. Would you?
Slash.
Could you?
Cut.
Oh, all right. All right. All right. All right. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Okay. I don't want that anyways.
Okay.
Right?
I have
no idea. You don't
idea.
know. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. I will stay silent until you're done talking to yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I appreciate it. You're really just here for moral support. I don't even know why you have a microphone.
Fine, man. Take my mic away.
Brother.
Oh.
I love it.
You told me I can't sing.
Can't sing. I can't do anything right.
I can't complain.
Why don't you
I'm
love me?
I'm a baller.
I didn't want
And then
love.
you just want to take my mic away? Oh.
Well,
you're the nicest guy I know.
That's not good. That's
not saying much.
That's not a good thing. I definitely have some qualities that are good per se, but don't know if that's. Don't know. Okay, the mysterious place where the ogres gather. 13. The clan of ogres, subverted by the demons, has granted a man their power, brave and powerful man.
7.
Okay, so not that one. The gauntlet of ogres created the gauntlet of demons, playing it with power energy. Blank of the demons restored clan, the chasm of dimensions. Okay, so chasm, it's like a triangle and a fork of the dimensions, has the like weird ninja mask thing at the bottom. Okay.
Gotcha.
This one. Yay!
Oh, well done.
Magic.
She is frozen.
Yeah, that's a different problem. Okay, so I got the wooden gear. Now, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this gold thing here. This gold plate. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put that gear where I need to put it, and then I'm gonna get silver plate.
Oh,
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Remember the Titans?
Nicest guy before.
I
what
shouldn't
was that before?
be speaking. My mic
What was
should be
before
taken
that?
away from me.
Well, all those things are true, but what important things? Actual things that we should be talking about.
Oh. Change of subjects.
Samanosuke.
Does anyone want to talk about a certain thing?
The one person, which is probably us.
Probably us. Yeah.
That's all right. Not a big deal. That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, so no, don't pull the string.
No.
Wooden gear, there we go. Now you can pull the string. Yes, pull
there
it.
you go.
Pull the string. It works. Creepy stuff. Okay, another book.
That's a cool hidden room.
Your face is a cool hidden room.
I want a hidden room.
Oh, you don't.
Okay, that's true. I don't care about that.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
I want a drum room. A music room. For my piano. That no one plays anymore. For my drums.
Someone's
that
bitter.
I hardly play anymore.
Someone's bitter.
My make-believe guitar that I want to learn.
Gross. Why do you want to learn guitar? Guitar is for guitar people. You're not a guitar person. You're a drummer.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't be anything else, says me. Oh, brother. So ridiculous. Oh my god.
Well done, Mike. You have very astute opinions.
I do what I can. I do what is in my best interest and no one else. You can actually kill the tall things with her. With that little health though, I'm not gonna risk it, so I will save here though. Because I know what's on the other side of that door. And I don't want the door to kill me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to just do it.
What about
We're speaking.
Okay.
Oh, alright. Alright.
Okay. Big trigger moment
Wow,
for you.
something happened. Did you eat today?
I'm just mumbling, just like you are. I don't know.
talking,
I guess you can take my mic away for all you care. I don't
know.
I'm,
Well, and that going back to movies, like it just seems like we don't ever on this channel need to like really discuss. We can. I don't think we ever really need to discuss like the like. I don't know that I ever really care to make this like a what am I trying to say? Like political, like really political. However, having said that, it is disappointing that. Hey, look at that. I'm the smartest man alive.
I can never see those. Man.
That's because I'm the one in the gaming chair. And you're not. You're just in the stupid speaking chair.
I mean, I'm an accountant. And
No
part of
one
my
cares.
job is to figure out
Numbers.
old numbers and why
Well,
they are
maybe-
fitting somewhere.
Never mind, I was going to say something mean. Maybe you shouldn't be an accountant.
Great.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Maybe I should be a guy with a mic.
Yeah.
With a microphone.
Genbu. So I got the Genbu book. So now I can work on 4 books. So now I'm missing just 1 of the reds and then 3 green. I'm pretty sure so you've seen like the puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not puzzles, but like, so there's the puzzle boxes and then there's the ones that are like, what
The
thing
picture.
did this do? Yeah, and you have to like translate it. So,
Gotcha.
let's use an
Gross.
item because I'm pretty sure I know what's coming next.
That was nasty.
Die.
Thing look gross. Why?
But yeah, like I feel like movies just have really let us down.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I was so excited when Disney bought Star Wars because I was like, okay, Disney's gonna take it. I've been able to trust them with pretty much everything else so far.
Wait a moment.
I love Star
In the
Wars, man. I
2010s,
don't know
yeah.
how many people know that about me. Like, I love Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I really like that. And like, episode 3 like made me like sick because I'm so connected to like the story of it.
Right.
Even though like the acting wasn't great in parts, and I agree with that, but just the story, the idea of Anakin and like what he went through and then becoming Vader, and it's like, it is so just heart-wrenching for me. And it's just like, I'm sad that they took something that I really loved and turned it into garbage. And it's like,
yeah.
So I'll say this. Let's say Star Wars had never existed, right? And the newest trilogy came out. I really don't think it would have been terrible. So like, let's just say that, like, you know, 7, 8, 9 were the first, like, we never had heard of Star Wars before, right? And so that's the princess we're trying to save. Princess Yuki. It's really Yuki, but I like calling her Yuki. Princess Yuki.
Uh-oh.
So this is a mini boss that I need to destroy. And
yeah.
8 honestly would be, in my opinion, 8 was actually a good movie, just like, well, parts of it. Like the stupid part where Princess Leia is in space and then she Supermans back to the
Mary
ship.
Poppins.
So dumb. So stupid. Stupid.
I sat there in the theater and I was like, are you serious?
Like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And then, because then you can, like, and then we know, like, they destroyed Luke.
Have to tell him.
They never put Han, Luke, and Leia in the same scene. And I think if you lower the mic.
Sorry, you're right.
No problem.
You're right.
No problem. I know it's hard for us to remember everything, but we will. We'll get it. But it's just like, so it's hard. Hey, 3 viewers. Welcome to our stream.
Yeah.
Hit that follow button because we're desperate. Hit that chat. We love chatting with people. But yeah, so we're playing Onimusha.
Yeah.
And so it was just disappointing. And then all the things that happened after, like, oh man, I was so excited for WandaVision. Like, I didn't know what it was going to be, but I like Scarlet Witch. So I was super stoked for that. And then it turned into what it was. and then you're just like,
I really liked WandaVision for like the first 4 episodes.
So did I. I thought it was super clever.
Yeah, it was.
I thought
way
it was
clever.
fun, and I thought it was quirky, and I thought, yeah, this is like, they're like exploring their chops. And then you learn, oh, she's like a murderer / is crazy tyrant lady.
Yeah.
This isn't good. And it's like,
right. And
so they took
things
because she was already so like, she was already such a character that was so like hard pressed anyways, that it was like, okay, we yeah, like we already kind of tipped her a little bit on the evil side,
Right.
which was fine. I thought that was a good like start to like her journey. And I don't know a lot about Scarlet Witch, but I'm pretty sure mostly she was a hero. And it's like, and I know she's super powerful.
Right.
I know the eye graphics are terrible, just so everyone knows. They are really bad.
They really wanted to make an emphasis on the eyes, but it just
came out
did
weird.
Not come out well.
That's magic. Oh, I want that magic. Well, you blocked it, you dumb. What?
I remember sitting there with the second movie, being like, with the second Star Wars,
right?
And being like, okay, he just threw the lightsaber over his shoulder. Yeah, that was my first thing. Was like,
well, and the thing is like characters. So lots can be said about, and we're not gonna necessarily say anything that's like overly like controversial. But the thing is like, just in general, characters. Okay, just let me magic you. Just
die.
Just let me magic you. No, thank you. Okay, I knew if I did it one more time he would die, so I was like trying to brute force it. And it was not working. But yeah, it's like, so like the Chad character is stupid too. Like it had its thing in like the 90s, which was fine, and like it was like quirky. It's like, oh god, it's a Chad. But then like we all saw it and we're like, okay, this is dumb now. Like we don't like this. This isn't what we want in a show.
Right.
So then the Chad is like stupid and we don't like it. But then the thing is that we also don't like the Mary Sue character. And it's not because these characters don't have their own like, because I actually don't hate the actress that played Rey. I think it's great, but like you can't seriously make Rey the strongest Jedi. Like Luke, by far, like the whole reason Luke exists is because he's supposed to be the one that completed the prophecy when everyone thought it was Anakin.
It was
thereby making him the strongest.
Right.
And if you take that away from Luke and then turn him into what they turned him into, it's like what were you guys thinking?
Right.
Like honestly, like what?
Right.
What in your minds? What was going through your minds that you thought that was a good idea?
Right. I mean, it's like taking Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know, Robert Downey Jr. and making him be the mentor to someone that kills Thanos. Like, right. and
right.
have him be a recluse.
Instead of him being the person who...
Being the hero.
And we all knew that that's where it was going.
Right.
I mean, we all knew it. We just didn't know how. Like, when Doctor Strange in the part 1, right, of Endgame, it's like, there's only one way, and it's like, yeah, something's and then, like, in the second part, when he's talking about, like, everything will be fine, and it's like, yeah, everything's not gonna be fine. Like, we all saw it.
Yeah.
And we all...
yeah.
We all were bracing, and we're all like, okay, we know what's gonna happen. Just make it not so painful, please. And so,
yeah,
it's like we knew it, but it was beautiful and it worked. And right. I remember thinking like this was the only way that they could do it.
Right.
And it was like it was so well done. And then like, so they do that with Luke, and they make him. And the
almost
thing is like, and then they make, and then it just doesn't make sense. Like, so you're telling me the guy who changed Vader Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who was able to switch him back from the dark side would have tried to kill his nephew while his nephew slept because of a vision. That's what you're telling me.
The son of his best friend and sister.
That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah.
It's like, absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
This is not Star Wars.
This is not, like, it is so out of character for Luke. It's so frustrating to think about. And the thing is Luke, like, Mark Hamill, he said the same thing. Like, when it was all going down, he knew like what people were gonna think.
Right.
And it's like I think he was trying to brace all of us for, like, the garbage that we were about to witness.
Yeah.
And, and then it comes to fruition. Gosh, every time I hit this stupid map. Map. I'm the map. And, that, and it came to fruition, and it was like,
wow.
Now, the funny thing is, though, is like there are parts of 8 that are, in my opinion, really, really good.
Right.
And, like, but they messed it up. Like, in my opinion, don't you think it would have been cool that if Rey had chosen to go to the dark side with Kylo Ren? Like, so they kill Snoke, they have this cool scene together, which was way cool. Like, super props to them.
Yeah.
I thought it was way well done. I really, really liked it.
Yeah.
So they have that moment, and it's like, you could have made it so, like, if she chooses to go to the dark side with Kylo Ren, and then the story becomes how, like, maybe Kylo and her kind of tried this Empire thing, but then they also, like, but there is still good in them. So they're constantly, like, fighting their dualities together, right? I feel like that would have been so good. Yeah. So good. Yeah. And they just missed it. They just missed that opportunity that was so good.
Where she just had to be perfect.
Right. And then they just had been,
and then, like, have her join Kylo Ren.
Right.
And be like, and at that time you still had Luke and Leia.
Right. And so you still have a way to, like, still have Rebel, and then you have what's his name? Is it Quinn? The other main character guy? I can't remember his name. The clone trooper guy.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember his name now.
The guy who was always just screaming.
Well, and the thing is like, and then they did this contrived, like, love interest between him and that girl. That, well, and the thing is, and then it became, like, all about, like, really stupid, like, comedy bits, like when she tases him because he's trying to leave,
right?
And it's like, that's really dumb. And then like, everything is about, like, emasculating all the male characters. And then it's like, okay, this also is not really working the way I feel like you think it's working. So it all just became, and then, like, Rey somehow is, like, the most powerful Jedi without any training. Okay, mind you. So she was not trained by anyone, not at all. Like, because Luke didn't train her. Luke, like, pushed her away. But anywho, because Luke pushed her away, but then it's like, but somehow she's the most powerful somehow.
It was just
tried to make that a thing, and it really shouldn't be a thing.
It was just,
why did you do that? Yeah, all of it was
so forced.
And so you're just,
you cannot force me to think
and to like this character. And the thing is she could have been such a good character.
Oh, she was,
because it has nothing.
So close.
Because then we go back to, like, all these things about, what they think the problem is like, oh, people just don't like her because of gender, and it's like it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Like, people loved Leia.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what's so funny is in the video game space, that actually was never like an issue. Like, people love the female characters in video games, like Lara Croft,
oh my
or Samus Aran,
yeah,
or Chun-Li, or on and on and on and on and on we can go. Yeah. Like, those characters.
Isn't Vega Varga and Street Fighter?
Vega's a boy.
Oh.
You know, I also thought a girl when I was young and like played it, but he actually doesn't have a shirt.
Oh.
So yeah, in Vega definitely is a boy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's like there's lots of characters like that. Like, people love Princess Peach, even though like sometimes she's the one getting rescued, but a lot of times she's the one that's like doing the rescuing.
Right.
Right. So there's like, you know, she gets it. She does both things, which is cool to see. Awesome. But yeah, it's just like I don't understand. I don't understand why. Whoa, that was rude.
I'm standing here.
I'm here. Okay, you don't need to do that.
You don't have to jump at my face.
I'm just a little boy trying to find my way. World.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, oh my gosh, how about you stick me with some arrows? All right, hold on.
It was just incredible to me that.
And it's just sad because it's like you had something that could have been really cool, and you blew it. You blew it.
And I remember the theories. Like, it was just so theoretical. Like, after the first movie,
like episode 7, you're saying?
Yeah. The second New Hope.
Right. Well, and that's exactly the other problem too. Is it became a second New Hope, and it's like, this is not what we all signed up for. Like, we wanted something fresh. And again, I do not remember a single person being upset that when they announced that the new, the new thing was going to be Rey. I do not remember anyone having issues with that.
Right.
Then we saw what it was, and then it was like, oh, they think we're idiots. Like, they think we're not intelligent people.
Right. They think we don't have any vested interest.
Yeah, and then they just
in past characters.
And then they decided to just kind of spit in our face, and they just continued to do it. And the funny thing, well, not the funny thing, but the thing is that they continue to do it. Like, they continue, because it's the same company, they continue to make these mistakes and then blame everyone else but themselves.
Right.
Which is the people who they need to blame.
Right.
And it's like, we're not the ones that like we wanted it to be good, guys. Like, we don't want our things to like be ruined. Like, we want them to be successful. We want to give you money. Like, we want to give you our money.
We want to be entertained.
Yeah. That's it.
To go and see Luke drink that green
milk stuff
Be afraid.
from
Stay and talk with me for
an
a while.
otter was just
so this guy
strange.
I now can.
It is a kind of paradise.
Oh yeah, I
Now
haven't.
can
So we
we
haven't
kill
done
him?
this yet. This is no, I don't kill him, but he takes me to this place where I'm. Leave me alone. Fine. He takes me to a place where I can eventually get the really cool weapon. That I do need eventually. So, but I won't do that yet. So we'll do that. We'll do that part. Towards the end, I believe. I don't need to do it before. Oh.
Well,
Ah!
I remember between the first movie and the second movie, how many theories were coming out? Like that people were like, is she the daughter of,
Oh yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
you know, is she
Yeah.
the daughter of Obi-Wan because of her accent and
Right.
how good she is at that stuff? Or is she, you know, the grandchild of Palpatine?
Right.
Or was her parents trained by Luke and were just killed off or
Right.
killed, you know?